Hey everyone! Today I'm revealing one of the most emotional and impactful storylines in Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, the tale of Kuro, the young Divine Heir. This isn't just another boss guide or walkthrough, this is me sharing what it feels like to follow Kuro's journey, the choices you face as Sekiro, and what happens when you decide whether to help Kuro or obey the Iron Code. Kuro, often referred to as Lord Kuro, is a Divine Heir of the Dragon's heritage. From the very start of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, he becomes the heart of your mission. You are not just protecting him as wolf, you are tied to him by blood, duty and fate. But Kuro isn't a typical escort character. He is wise beyond his years, calm and determined to free himself from the curse of immortality. How old is Kuro in Sekiro? Well, despite looking like a child, he carries the weight of centuries, old bloodlines. His dialect, his quiet strength, and even secret library in Ashina Castle, often called Kuro's library in Sekiro, show that he is far more than he appears. The biggest emotional punch of the game comes from the decision point. Do you help Kuro or obey the Iron Code? This question isn't just gameplay, it's morality, loyalty, and destiny wrapped into one. If you choose to help Kuro, you break away from old teachings and decide to stay loyal. This leads to quest lines like collecting the white flower for Kuro, finding the stone for Kuro, and even going through secret passages tied to his plans. But if you forsake Kuro and obey the Iron Code, you are betraying the Divine Heir. This path is devastating. You face some of the most difficult fights in the game, and opens so-called fast Shura ending. Many players regret on this later. One of the most underrated parts of the game is when you eavesdrop on Kuro. These secret moments let you hear his thoughts, his worries, and his hopes. Through these hidden dialogues you feel the depth of his character. He talks with Emma, he struggles with his own destiny, and you realize he is not just a quest maker. He is a boy carrying the weight of immortality. Let's also talk a little about the famous Kuro's charm in Sekiro. After beating the game, you can choose to give Kuro's charm back to keep it. The charm changes your New Game Plus, making enemies more aggressive if you give it away. So should you give Kuro's charm in Sekiro? Is it worth it? If you feel like you are ready for more strict timings during the boss fights and the overall increase in game hardness, then you should try it out. By the way, this mechanic ties beautifully to the narrative. Even in New Game Plus, Kuro continues to shape your journey. It's like his presence never leaves, even when you've already beaten the Divine Dragon. So let's get back. What happens if you help Kuro in Sekiro? You follow his quest, gather ingredients like rice and flowers, and ultimately fight for a new ending that frees him from immortality. But if you betray Kuro, choosing to obey all and the Iron Code, you will face those who protect him. And it's heartbreaking. It defines not only the last bosses you will encounter, but the emotional weight of the whole story. Kuro is more than just a character. He is the soul of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. His innocence, determination, and his tragic fate make him unforgettable. Whether you are trying to find Kuro's room in Ashina Castle, wondering where is Kuro after the Divine Dragon, or deciding if you should stay loyal or forsake Kuro, everything circles back to him. Even the small details, like his voice actor's calm delivery, his secret passages, and the symbolic Sakura droplet you give to Kuro, reinforce that his story is the emotional core of the game. So when someone asks me, should you help Kuro in Sekiro or obey the Iron Code, my answer is simple: help him. Stay loyal. Protect the Divine Heir. Because in the end, Wolf and Kuro aren't just master and shinobi, they are family. Though it feels like Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is about battles on the first glance, Kuro is the one who makes it a story about bonds, choices, and sacrifice. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe for more. See you next time and stay sharp, shinobi.